Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. I was supposed to start a few minutes ago, but I got a call from a family member. Everything is okay, but sometimes I like to get talking with my family who is not with me here in where I live. So it's nice to talk to them when I get the chance to do so. So whenever your family calls, answer the phone because it's always dope to hear from them. Okay. Number one, if you are confused about what this channel is about, first of all, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This channel is about music. Okay, it's about me creating music and it's about us practicing. So the channel's in three parts. Two parts are the live stream and the rest is my upload. So the two parts of the live stream are us practicing together, okay, and getting better at practicing by adding different things that will help us get more acclimated with the fretboard and also different picking styles, okay? And that's what the practice sessions is about. And I encourage you to join me for my practice sessions. Rewatch the videos and then come back and judge me on what I'm doing. Judge the crap out of me because that's the only way I'm going to get better. And I'm hoping that it'll be constructive criticism. And if you're going to leave a nasty comment, at least make it a little bit funny, because I like to laugh too. I think I have a decent sense of humor about myself. It depends on the comments because I've seen some of y'all on the internet. Y'all be crazy with it. Okay. The second thing is about me getting better as an improvisational artist. Now, I will be adding, as I have up there already, different playlists for different improvisational tracks. I ask everyone to go ahead and like and subscribe to the channels who create the backing tracks because they help us get better. Now, if you want to join me in my practice session, judge me on my ability to get better as an improvisational guitar player, by all means, judge the crap out of me because that's the only way I get better, okay, is to understand what I'm doing and maybe ask or let me know about different influencers or different people who create, who are instructional teachers. And there's a bunch of them online, and I have a bunch of them that I subscribe to. I subscribe to them like every day. There's something new I find on the internet, or at least on Instagram, every day for these influencers. And I beat that algorithm to death with music and production, things of that nature, because I want that to be the only thing that shows up. I don't care what these girls are doing at the gym. I don't care about these people making me laugh or this, that, and the other. And every once in a while, I have to deconnect from the internet or deconnect from the world that I'm in, the music and all that stuff and science stuff. And it's fine to do that. But Instagram, the internet is a tool and it should be used as such. And when we use the internet too much for just entertainment in and of itself, it creates for these algorithms this ability to keep you stuck there. And that's not what I want to do because this year's all about learning and getting better. And part of that process is also using the internet for what it was intended for: information, understanding, learning, and information. Okay. So help me out with those things. Okay. Because that's what the second part of the stream is. The third part of the stream is me creating electronic music, the best electronic music I could possibly make. So if that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think and help me get better. Second thing is if you can do so, please subscribe to these cryptocurrency platforms that I have, these centralized platforms I have available in the description of every video. Now, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency on a daily basis. I love it very much, and I've been on all these sites for over half a decade. With that being said, which is over 5 years. So I've not had any serious problems with any of these things, and I very much enjoy trading cryptocurrency, and it is a dimension that I've added to my investment portfolio. So if you believe in cryptocurrency or want to learn more about it, sign up for these websites, okay? Also, when you're investing in these cryptocurrency companies, do your research and understand that you are taking risk, okay, as with anything. I only spend between 25 and 50 bucks a month because if a coin is devalued in a week and I lose 60, 70% of my coin, which would be rare, but if I lose 60 or 70% of 50 bucks, I mean, let's say 50%, that's 25, so it would go down to 25. Okay, you didn't lose that money. Money just got devalued. Okay, so if it goes back up the next day and it goes up to 51, then you made $1. Okay, it happens. So learn about cryptocurrency, understand it before you purchase a thing. You can sign up. All the signups are free. Using the links in my video, they will give you perks if you spend 50 bucks or more. If you decide to. Okay, so you sign up is free, navigate the website, learn about cryptocurrency. If you decide to do that, you verify your account, which your account is verified within an hour or so. You can purchase cryptocurrency and you can sell it and buy it at your own risk. Be very smart, do your own research, and understand that the volatility in the market is where the money is made, but it is still volatile. It is what it is. If you've never traded before, I beg of you, if you're going to get involved, please talk to your friends and family before you spend a penny, okay? I'm an advocate for cryptocurrency, but I'm also an advocate for being very smart with your money, okay? I've made dumb decisions when I was purchasing cryptocurrency in the past, and I would like to avoid that at all costs, okay? Now, the third thing is, well, I guess when you purchase cryptocurrency, the perks that they offer you, they will offer me by extension this account. The reason for that is because they want people like me to get you guys involved in cryptocurrency, and that helps with the channel because I'm adding 15 to 20% of my total gains this year up to $100 back into the channel. It's my hope that I can get advertising generated revenue so that I don't have to use other sources like my main job and like my cryptocurrency account to inject back into the account. Because if you are working on something, it should be from a financial standpoint self-sustaining. And the goal of this channel, like with everything else that I do, should have a financial aspect that makes it at least net zero. And that's the goal, is to at least make the cost and the time that I spend doing this and working on this, make it worth it from a financial perspective, okay? Fourth thing is add me on social medias. Right now, I only have my Facebook account up there, but I will have an Instagram account hopefully shortly here. I've had struggles with it. I do have a TikTok account, which I'm still waiting for tomorrow to see what the hell is happening with TikTok in the States, because it doesn't make sense for me to use that account if it's not going to be available in the States. And, I'm on Twitch. I have a Twitch thing, and I'm going to be cross-platformational soon. So add me on social medias, because helping me on social media, helping me grow my social media accounts, helps me grow my YouTube account, and helping me grow my YouTube account inevitably helps me grow my Facebook account, okay? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we spent way too much time, or I've spent way too much time talking, because I like to talk. I'm a giant windbag. Let's get right to the live stream session today. We're going right into, today's a cold day, okay? I say it's cold, I'm talking specifically about these 10 fingers right here. And the reason why I have to talk about it like that is because when you're playing guitar, if you've ever played guitar before, you know that if your fingers are cold, okay, it makes it very difficult to play. You lose dexterity in your hand when you lose circulation. You lose circulation. Circulation slows when the temperatures drop, okay? Period. Delicious. Let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, 95 beats per minute. We're starting with the alternate picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Yee, 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 yee. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit on both of these things so that way you can hear me, because it is not too late. It is a Saturday, and I can play as loud as I want. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. All right, we're at 95 beats per minute. We're doing the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Yeah, Perrier. Yeah. Delicious. ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into we're going 100 beats per minute. We're doing the sweep picking exercise numero dos. And we're going to get right into that at 100 beats per minute. We're going to do 100 beats per minute, follow that up with 110 beats per minute, 120 beats per minute, and then the lucky 130 beats per minute, which we have been daring to attempt this week. I don't know why, and last week, so let's get right to it. Now we're going to go to 110 beats per minute, see how it sounds there. I would give myself a 7 out of 10 on this first one. Perrier, delicious. Pay me, I'm so poor. I'd give this one a 7. The first one was 7.5. I know it's weird because I'm usually better at 110 beats per minute than I am at 100 beats per minute. I don't know why that is. Perrier, the drink of champions. Delicious. Beats per minute, 130 beats per minute. We're going to try this again. Perrier, drink of champions, delicious. I'm going to slow down on the Perrier because I'm not trying to pee my pants. Oh, I peed my pants. 130 beats per minute. Oh, again, if you have any questions, please save them for the end. Okay, I'm toggling back between two different screens so that the screensaver doesn't come up. But we're keep going. That one was terrible. That one was terrible, but that's the one we just started working on. So we got to take this tempo down to 105 beats per minute. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start it without looking at the Guitar Grimoire book. We're going to go right into the scales. We're doing the D major scale in positions 1 through 8, the D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, positions 1 through 8. 8 being the octave position because it is a 7-tone scale. That's what all the majors and the modes of the major scale are. And we are doing the pentatonic scales, the minor pentatonic scales, the D minor pentatonic scale, and the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 95 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute in all 6 positions, because 6 positions, the octave position, and pentatonic scales are what we call 5-tone scales. Okay, 5-tone scales means 5 out of the 12 notes are considered of major importance. Okay, and that way you understand. Well, it's music theory. We'll get into that later. First position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Third position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, I'm sorry, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fifth position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Lego. Sixth position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let go. Seventh position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position of the D major scale at 105 beats per minute. D C-sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, starting in position 1. Let's go. Second position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Third position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let go. Fourth position, D major scale, D sharp E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sixth position, D major scale, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Seventh position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Now finally, the eighth position of the D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo down to 90 beats per minute. But before we do that, let's have a word from the people who are absolutely not sponsoring me, but should. Period. The Drink of Champions. Yeah. Delicious. I need to get paid. Pay me my money. Okay, sit down. La. Here we are at 90 beats per minute. We're going to start with the, I can remember it off the top of my head, the D minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. I think this is it. Second position, D minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the fifth, well, not finally, but the fifth of the D minor pentatonic scale, 85 beats per minute. Finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at 90 beats per minute, we're going to do the exact same thing with the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale. I'm going to try to remember this off the top of my head, and I think that I do, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, and also, let go. Second position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Third position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And now in the sixth position, I'm sorry, this is a six. The octave position of the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale, 85 beats per minute. Now we're going to turn off the metronome, play the fun game called Find the Note, and this week we are doing we are finding the beat on all the strings, okay? And the object of this is to get better at finding all the notes all across the fretboard. And we're going to be doing this until the end of the month of March at the very least, at which point we will be doing the sharps and flats. So all the notes we're doing right now are the natural notes. And hopefully by the end of the year, we will have the entire fretboard memorized. Now, I'm going to try to memorize the fretboard now, but we're going to play the game anyway. And then hopefully we'll be able to do, I found a guitarist who does improvisational music on the fly in his live streams. And what I thought was cool is he found this pinwheel thing that you can use and you can create yourself. And so I'm going to go back to that and use that pinwheel so that we can create music on the fly. And it'll be fun. So that being said, we're going to play a fun game called Find the B. And on the E string, it is the 7th fret and 19th. 7, 19, 7, 19. You add 12 to any number under 10 because I don't have a 12th fret guitar board, but any number under 10, and you get the octave position of that fret. So if it's on the 7th fret, you add 12 to it. What do you get? That's 19. But if you add 12 to 11, you get 23. I don't have 23 frets, so that doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense, but I can't play it because I don't have 23 frets here. So we're right here. It's 7 and 19 on the E string. And then on the top E string, it's identical. Then we're going to go back to the bottom E string, which is right here. And then the A string, where is it again, ladies and gentlemen? The A string is at the 2nd and 14. 12 to 2. And what do you get? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you get 14. And on the G string, we're at 9 and 21. Frets 9 and 21. We're calling out the fret numbers in case you are confused as to what we are trying to do here. 9 and 21 here. And the A is back to 2 and 14. And then if we go back to the G, we're back to 9 and 21. And then if we go to the G string, we're at, I believe it's 4 and 16. There we go. And then back to 9 and 21 on the D string. I'm sorry. And on the B string, it's open and 12. Open and 12, open and 12, open and 12. And then back to the E string. This is 7 and 19 at the top E string. And then we go back to the bottom E string. It's 7 and 19 again, because they're identical. Now I should just say this again, reiterate this. We are at the we are in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, and E. So A is back to 2 and 14. That's where we're going to find the B on the A string. It's on frets 2 and 14. And then we go to the D string. We're going to be back to, we're going to be back to 9 and 21. I'm sorry. It's 9, 21. 9 and 21. And then when we move up to the G string, we are back to 4 and 16. And B string, it's open and 12, open and 12, open and 12, open and 12. Then the E string, it's 7, 19. Bottom E string, same thing. Now we're going to get right into the chords, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn the volume down because we don't need the volume up that high to do these chords. We are doing the D major chords, the melody, the inside, the outside, and the bottom 4 string chords. And then we're going to do the melody, the inside chords, the bar chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords of the D sharp, E flat major chords. We're going to run through these as expeditiously as possible because I apparently talk way too much in these videos and waste. Like, we do these videos about an hour a day, but if I look at all the time that I talk, it's basically about 45 minutes. So my ideal goal is to cut down on the talking and add more to the description of the videos. Okay, let's get right to it. Again. Back down. One more again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the inside chords, which sound a little something like they were here. Going up one more again, then with the pinky right here. Then up one more time, then steady. And with pinky going down, and up right here, then here, then back down right here. One more again. One more again. Then one more again, we're doing the bar chords. I'm sorry, not one more again, we're doing the bar chords. One more again. Now we're going to get to the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. Now we're going to do the C sharp, D flat major chords and all the melody chords, or the outside chords, the inside chords, the bar chords, or the rhythm chords, as they are called often. And we're going to follow that up with the bottom 4 string chords. But first, a word from the people who are not absolutely sponsoring me. Perrier, the drink of champions. Delicious, but also pay me. I've been having a lot of Perrier recently. I should be honest with you. Sparkling water is not my favorite drink. Favorite drink is just actual flat water, okay? But again, yeah, let's go. One more game. One more again. Now we're going to go right into the bar chords that are right, the inside chords, which sound a little something like this right here. One more again. And without the pinky. Right here. Then back to the first one. One more again. Then up. One more time up. Then with the pinky. Right here. Back down. And the pinky. Without the pinky. Right here. Right here. Now let's hit the bar chord, or the bar chords, or the rhythm chords. One more again. One more again. Now we're going to go right into the bottom 4-string chord, which are the bottom 4 strings. Yep, and this is a harder one because it's weird. Up again, right here, right here. One more time. All right. Now that we finished that, I'm going to post into the lick of the week, post into the chat the lick of the week. Unfortunately, 2 or 3 days ago, I forgot which one it was, and this guy has, I wouldn't say an enormous amount of videos, but he has enough up there to where I didn't have the time to search for him. His name, well, it says his name is Antonio Alfonso. But it's written as Antonio's Visero. I don't know if he's an Italian or not, but I don't know how you pronounce his last name either. So with that being said, because I couldn't find it, I'm posting his Instagram channel or his Instagram page. I recommend to everybody with every lick of the week that I have that you go and you subscribe or you follow this person on Instagram because we want to give them their flowers, okay? We want to let them know, at least if you don't have any money like I do, you want to make sure that they're getting their flowers, okay? Making sure they're getting the credit that they're deserving of, okay? Now, that being said, I'm not saying I don't have any money. What I'm saying is that I want to use the money that I earn from this channel to help other people out, okay? To use this channel to help other people on their other platforms. I don't want to inject money from I don't even want to inject my own cryptocurrency back into this channel. I have to at the moment because it's not making any money. And my goal is before the end of the year, before the next month, or really before the end of the month of February, I'd really like this channel to be self-sustaining. And the only way to make it self-sustaining is if I was making 15 or 20 bucks a session. I think that adds up to, let's say, 20 bucks. Well, let's go with 30 because it's really 30 for a private lesson session. So 30 bucks would allow me to pay for, let's see, 30. A month, that would probably be 900 bucks a month. So if I was making a cool 90 to 100, 900 to 1,000 bucks a month from this channel, you're looking at a $12,000 salary a year. That's not, that's still poverty level salary, but it's enough to make the channel sustain itself, okay? More than enough. And that would just be the ideal. And again, out of that money and get into it, you have to talk about that I have to get a new computer, okay? You talk about that I got to add things to this, that, and the other. So half of that money would be gone just by injecting the money back into the platform itself. And part of the platform is purchasing electronic equipment, which is not cheap, okay? And then you got to go with the strings and then the care kits and then the electricity that I'm using. And then, so to make this channel self-sustaining, which would be great, it has to be able to pay for itself. So, but in the event that you are unable to, like me, to use that money to reinvest into other people, to give them, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bucks, little tips here and there so that they can continue to do what they're doing, the best way you can do that is to follow them because it gives them the notoriety that they need from the channels, from whatever platform they're on, to get noticed by the platform and to help them receive sponsorship deals or things of that nature. So with that being said, let's get right into what he was doing. And I'm going to, again, this is not a tough riff. We're going to do it at 100 beats per minute. You know this riff. right, we're going to turn this off because, again, we know the riff, okay? It's not as clean as it possibly could be. We can clean it up a little bit, but again, that's what the practices here are for. Having it memorized is something you guys should have picked up on right away, okay? The reason I say that is because if you're an intermediate guitar player and you can play anything that's punk rock or you can play intro riffs to classic rock songs like within a few minutes, this riff isn't hard. You should be able to learn it in a few minutes. So now we're at the Polyphia ABC riff. We're starting with the introduction, and then we're going right into the second part of the solo. All right, now we're going to get right into the solo part. We got to bring this down. We got to bring it down right here, down to 60 beats per minute, because this is a tough riff. You know what? We'll go 65 today. We're going to do 65. We're going to bring up the tempo. We got to push the tempo. Ladies and gentlemen, Perrier. Delicious. Okay. All right, now we're going to get right into this part of the evening, which is the live streaming of the improvisational section of the evening. So let's start with this one. Perrier, delicious. Well, that ended terribly. We're going to go with a 3 out of 10 on that one. So we're going to close out of this one right here, because if we do not, it's going to continue to play stuff that we don't need to hear. I'm not trying to make any purchases today, so I don't really need to hear the commercials. I landed on the right note on that one, but that one gets a 5. It is an average sounding solo. I am stuck in a box somewhere, and I have to keep working on different ways of playing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we're going to have to play. I can feel myself playing inside the box, which is not a euphemism, okay? That is just what they call it as you are guitar players. We're going to continue to progress, continue to keep working on everything that we can to get better as intermediate guitar players, to get to the advanced level and then to the expert level. And it is going to take time. It's going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take a lot of work. So if you want to see the transformation and see what it takes to get to that level, please subscribe to my channel. Second thing this channel is about you watching me get better as an improvisational musician. So in order for me to do that, I got to get better and keep working on my practice sessions, and being here every single day is a part of that process. The third thing you can judge me on is using my instruments to create the best electronic music I can possibly make and put out that music every single day. I will be starting with instrumentals. Like I said, this week is going to be a week where I'm going to start putting out instrumentals on a daily basis. And like I said, the goal is to put out 2 a day and have 1 song that I write from start to finish by the end of the week, but I also have to work on that during the week. So I'm going to try to produce 1 song a day. That involves me singing, songwriting, and yeah. So with that being said, if that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It helps me make this channel as free for me as possible, as it already is for you, okay? The idea is to get advertiser-generated revenue and to get sponsorship so that you don't have to pay for the channel. So it's free for you, technically speaking, and also it becomes a net zero for me. Second thing is please check out the cryptocurrency links I have available in the description of every video. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what you should do with your money. However, I do enjoy trading cryptocurrency, and there are advantages for this channel if you do so. What happens is that when you purchase cryptocurrency, first of all, if you sign up, it's all free. You can navigate the websites and learn about what it is before you spend a single dollar, before you can get your account verified. So get your account verified. It's a process where they basically have to say you are who you say you are, and you live where you say you are, because there's certain things that you may have access to, certain different types of trading. Okay, I'll get into that later. It's like futures and margins. You may, in certain regions, they don't allow it. It's a government level thing. So sometimes they'll allow you to do it, sometimes they won't. It just depends on where you're living, where they may allow you to do, or they may not allow you to do trading wise. Now, with that being said, if you would like to get involved with cryptocurrency, please use my links to do so. It helps out with the channel because they will offer you perks if you spend $50 or more, perks or advantages. And those perks that they offer to you, they will inevitably offer to me because I'm the referral client, okay? And it helps out with the channel as I'm adding 15 to 20% of the total earnings this year back into the channel. And I hope that I don't have to, because like I said before, my goal is not to inject another penny into this channel, just as my goal is not to inject another dollar into cryptocurrency. My goal is to use the cryptocurrency I've already earned to continue to create more money. That's how you self-sustain, okay? We create a source of revenue, and then you have to make that source of revenue continue to sustain itself through its own services. My YouTube channel being the same thing. So it's my hope to do that. So with that being said, please, the third thing is to help me and join me on all platforms, all social media platforms, okay? As of right now, in the description of the video, I only have my Facebook account because for some reason I can't do my Instagram account, or will not let me create one with the Muzzy McGee moniker. I don't know why. It's not used. It's not taken. I'm trying to use my Facebook account to get to it because you can create, because Facebook and Meta, they own Instagram, and they have for over a decade for sure. And my point is that I really enjoy having my Facebook account, but it's important to be spread across as many platforms as possible. But unfortunately, for some reason, it's not letting me get on Instagram. But I'm going to keep continuing to add things up there. I have a TikTok account. Again, I will add that. We'll see what happens tomorrow, because I think the 19th is where they're supposed to make a decision, where that can happen in the States. Doesn't matter. Join me on all social media platforms. It helps me grow my YouTube channel. It helps me inevitably grow my social media platforms. One hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. I'm building this channel brick by brick, but I need your help to do so. And with your help, I can build it more quickly than I would without it. Okay, love you. You're the best. Happy Friday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.